Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we're listening to the long-awaited, long-requested, finally, Fearless, Taylor's Version by Taylor Swift. This is her second studio album, re-recorded. The original came out in 2008. It was just the 16-year anniversary last month. So she was 18 years old when she made this album. And this re-recording was released 3 years ago in 2021. As we know and have discussed before, it's part of the run of all the re-recordings of her albums.
Taylor's Version.
Due to her gaining her own rights to the music after her fallout with the record company and label. Mm-hmm. But before I jump into that, just want to say at the beginning of the video, if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. We're just over 1,000 subscribers away from 50K. I know a lot of people watch the videos and don't realize that they're not subscribed. I've seen it before. So just check if you're not subscribed and you've been watching us.
Don't want to be on the naughty
list. It'd be a huge help if you hit the button. Or if you're new here and you enjoy the video. We've done pretty much most of Taylor's discography and a bunch of other artists and genres on the channel. So yeah, I think like 82% of our viewers aren't subscribed. I think that's the number. 80 plus percent, which is crazy. It's way too high.
Come on.
So if you're watching and if you've seen us before, just consider hitting that button. We post videos every week. Recorded 3 years ago, or released 3 years ago, but original album was very old. So yeah, I'm interested to hear the ones that I know and you know, how they sound different. Obviously, the other ones we won't know the difference because we hadn't heard a lot of them.
Right.
The intro track to Fearless is the title track, which is called Fearless. Taylor's Version, of course. I might not say it for every single track, but
TV.
Just know. Yeah, TV, way quicker. Fearless TV. I'm guessing it's going to have more of this, like, she had a more country-ish sound.
She did.
Earlier. A little less pop.
Yeah. And I remember at the time I thought that's where she was going.
Right.
Not going, but I thought she'd stay there.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a glow off the pavement. You walk me to the car, and you know I wanna ask you to dance.
Little ukulele.
Right there in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah. And I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me head first, fearless. And I don't know why, but with you I dance in a storm in my best dress, fearless.
Drums coming through pretty heavily.
Yeah.
You pull me in and I'm a little more free. It's the first.
Everest really was like the most genius. Like, we talk about it every time we do these.
Very genius.
She was able to like morph herself back to like,
Yeah.
she's like back to this youth now.
I mean, fans. You know what? You always get that impression too when you watch her interview or talk. She's as much of a fan of music as fans are of her. So I always get the feeling like she does what she would want to see of her idols.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, very nice.
Definitely
very
more like
very simple lyrics.
rock, country, rooted.
Yeah, I honestly
Guitar and drums.
felt that was her, that was her niche. That's where she was gonna, stay and be. But it's so easy to listen to. Just happy, joyful music.
She was making hits.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
It's wild to think how long she's been. Not only how long has she been doing it, but how like
just the discography alone.
Yeah. And how there's been not an ounce of slowdown. Like, she's more popular this year than she's ever been.
Yeah,
ever.
right.
Track 2 is called 15, 2 years ago. Or she could have wrote it when she was 15.
Quinceañera age.
Look at this.
You take a deep breath and you walk through
Wild.
the doors. It's the morning of your very first.
She used to rock the curly hair, right? At the
Like
beginning.
a perm. Yeah.
Like the first couple albums, I remember she had
Yeah.
that long curly hair.
Sure.
It's your freshman year and you're gonna be here for the next 4 years in this town. Hoping one of those senior boys will wink at you and say, you know I haven't seen you around before. 'Cause when you're 15 and somebody tells you they
I know this song
love
too.
you, you're gonna believe them.
Probably thanks to Meagan.
Oh, I'm sure.
These songs are just ingrained in me, I think.
Like there's nothing to figure out. Well, count to 10, take it in. This is life before you know who you're gonna be. At 15, you think they're so cool.
Crushes in
We'll be
high school.
out of here as soon as we can. And then you're on your very first date and he's got a car and you're feeling like flying. And your mama's waiting up and you're thinking he's the one and you're dancing around your room when the night ends. When the night ends. 'Cause when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, you're gonna believe them. Back then I swore I was gonna marry him someday, but I realized some bigger dreams of mine. Abigail gave everything she had to a boy who changed his mind. And we both cried, 'cause when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you,
It's actually a very well written song.
Very
More
good.
to balls.
Yeah.
la, la, la,
It sounds like she's writing it from a
Definitely.
future perspective.
Take a deep breath, girl. Take a deep breath as you walk through the doors.
Wow.
Nice.
It's just so fascinating to think that she did write this when she was
I can't get over
16,
it.
17, right? When she was making this song.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a song that she could have wrote much later in life because she's
Yeah.
kind of predicting
Very mature.
what the future would be like looking back on being an
Sure.
adolescent at her
Yeah.
age and how everything seems much more dire and sensitive at the time.
Yeah.
But it's almost like she's already acknowledging that I probably won't look back and feel the same way that I do now. Everybody in the universe knows this song. This is Love Story,
Oh, good song.
probably one of her earliest mega hits.
Yeah, sure was.
And even the re-recorded Taylor's version of this has 900 million streams. Just the one from this one, the re-recorded version. A classic.
God, she looks so young.
It's crazy.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air.
I didn't realize it was so simple in the back, at least in the beginning. Meaning like acoustically.
Definitely added some
The big bass.
little drums there. That was not in the original. The original just starts with the guitar all the way up into the chorus. She added a little bit of percussion here.
See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go.
Megan played this at her wedding.
Yeah.
Romeo
perfect lyrical format.
Some nice production touches.
I remember singing with Meagan on the dance floor, and I was picking up the lines by watching her. Like, I was figuring out the next lyric by watching her sing it to me. Otherwise, it's just la la la. Yeah, I always thought it was Romeo Save Me. Oh, it is Save Me. They're trying to tell me how to feel. But I just put it in every time.
I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. Now to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me, Juliet. You never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know."
So hard not to sing. Classic.
Yeah, I mean, boy,
Undeniable classic.
imagine.
Just some nice little touches on
Yeah, yeah.
Not too much to change.
Nope.
Still sounds like the exact essence of the original, but just some nice little elements.
Yeah, a little percussion, little strings,
Some more violins added.
nice builds. It's a perfect song.
If you're not paying attention too closely, it just sounds like you're listening to
It's got that
her
perfect
voice.
first part, middle part, end part.
Yeah.
You know?
But it sounds nearly identical to, like, it's amazing how she can still sound so, when she wants to.
Yeah, she's maintained her youthful
Yeah.
voice, and
But it's distinctly different from what her other records that were coming out this time. Like, this was
Oh.
right around, like, Evermore, I think, and Folklore. Like, she completely separated herself.
I
and was
guess,
able to
it
sound
must take her back. If you have the ability to do it, it must, like you said, very nostalgic. It's probably a thrill to get a chance to redo it and reclaim it,
Yeah.
and make it your own.
Track 4 is called Hey Stephen, which doesn't ring a bell to me. So let's see what this is. I mean, yeah, such a different sound than what she's evolved into.
Hey Stephen, I know looks can be deceiving, but I know I saw a light in you. And as we walked, we were talking. I didn't say half the things I wanted to. Of all the girls tossing rocks at your window, I'll be the one waiting there even when it's cold. 'Cause I can't help it if you look like an angel. Can't help it if I wanna kiss you in the rain. So come feel this magic I've been feeling since I met you. Can't help it if there's no one else. I can't help myself.
Definitely haven't heard this. Have you?
No.
I mean, it's not ringing a bell at all.
Hey Stephen, I've been holding back this feeling.
But so far, every track it has the, like, acoustic strum and drums. And
Little organ, little more countryier
Yeah.
here.
Nobody shine the way you do. And pull me near and shine, shine, shine. Hey Stephen, I can give you 50 reasons why I should be the one you choose. All those other girls, well, they're beautiful, but would they write a song for you? I can't help it if you look like an angel.
simple track.
Yeah, I mean, if you were
Guitar, drums.
lucky enough to be a teenage girl or just a teenager, you know, around her same time, I mean, you were hooked.
Like I remember hearing these songs like when I was younger and just thinking it was like some country
Right,
girl.
right.
Like wasn't aware. I guess a lot of people weren't of
No.
what like a mega sensation.
No, how could you from this? I mean, yes, this album and these tracks are
Catchy.
very, and you know, some of them written beyond her years, but some of them right in her, like this one,
Like this,
right
just-
in the zone.
Yeah.
And
talking
as
to
a
the guy.
teenager, I mean, you're there, you're right there
Yep.
with her.
Yeah. But
And as she grew and evolved, though, she kept them and attracted more, which is massive.
yeah,
you know?
honestly, yeah. It's an interesting way to like when you think about it. Yeah, like not only has there been, like we said, people like Meagan's age
who
who
grew
like
up with her,
was step by step every way.
right?
But then at any point throughout that, someone in their 20s or late 20s or 30s, like
Getting
they started to relate to,
moved and going to the concert with their kids, and
like you see that so many times
yeah,
now, like
it's
how parents became fans because they started to go see
Sure.
her live or listen to her albums.
yeah, it's a phenomenal talent she has. It's undescribable.
Track 5 is White Horse. Since day one, though, she's always been about her guitar.
Yeah,
Seems to be a big part of her
Say
songwriting.
you're sorry, that face of an angel comes out just when you need it to. As I paced back and forth all this time, 'cause I honestly believed in you. Holding on, the days drag on. Stupid girl, I should've known, that I'm not a princess. This ain't a fairy tale. I'm not the one you'll sweep off her feet, lead her up the stairwell. This ain't Hollywood, this is a small town. I was a dreamer before you went and let me down. Now it's too late for you and your white horse to come around.
Now this one, too. I guess I know most of them.
I think I mean,
Maybe
Dad,
It's
I-
gotta be from Meagan.
I must have heard it along the way.
Never really had a
I'll have to ask her, but I have a strong feeling that this was a favorite of Meagan's because I remember hearing this one a lot.
Now it's too
I like how
late
she's
for you
keeping it
and
still
your
very
white horse.
simple with her harmonies too. There's not a lot of
It sounds very true to the original.
Yeah, there's not a
He's
lot
not
of-
trying to like
no, not blast it or
Because she
blast
could.
it up. Oh yeah,
We know she
yeah.
could.
No features.
And there you are on your knees.
But this like core just guitar
Begging for
songwriting,
forgiveness.
like this has never gone away. This sounds like a song that she could have
Just to let
put out in the
Yeah,
past couple of years.
yeah, she's very good at that on stage too, right? When she does her, when she gets her guitar and does her.
Yeah, just solo things.
Yeah.
I'm not your princess. Now it's too late for you and your white horse to catch me now.
Such a beautiful, unique voice.
It's you. I feel like we compare so many people to Taylor, but very rarely compare Taylor to, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
she's
it's
not
just Taylor.
She's not going to hit those crazy high notes. It's really just about the songwriting and the feel of her songs. You know, like I never listen to her and feel like I'm getting chills from the the vocal performance.
Yeah, like an Adele, like
Yeah,
belting
yeah.
and-
It's really like it's
She just hits
heart
an
and
emotional
soul. Yeah,
core.
Yeah.
but it's a beautiful song.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful song. I mean, I don't. Well, I guess it was Scooter Braun, maybe Sore Subject. I was gonna say like I'm
Who
trying to
discovered her?
Think of, it had to be.
I was thinking that on this song too.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know he just heard her and was like, oh shit.
I mean, what a feeling, what an experience
Like,
that must be
so-
if you
sucks
could
how it
spot
ended.
talent. Yeah.
Obviously, like I know he like fucked her over pretty bad, but I bet it was like,
Yeah.
it was like Mr. Krabs, like, you know, when his eyes flip to the dollar signs, like, cha-ching. He's probably
Oh,
like,
there you got to insert that.
I gotta put it in. You belong with me.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows. It's already different. It's already a little bit
Banjo-y.
up tempo.
You're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset. She's going off about something that you
Nice.
said. She doesn't get your humor.
Look at the clip.
like
That's great.
I do.
We're watching the video that they have on the side, and she's got headphones on, right, Mike?
Yeah. Probably from
T-shirt and
recording
shorts,
session
like
of
this
this
dancing
album.
around in her room.
And she'll never know your story like I do. 'Cause she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain.
Definitely faster.
and I'm on the
Yeah.
bleachers, dreaming
A little
about the
bit.
day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, been here all along, so why can't you see?
Oh, God.
You belong with me.
Make people's ears bleed.
You belong with me.
Take your headphones off for this part.
Yeah, you're fine, I know you better than that.
Oh, that was
Oh, that
nice.
was cool how the
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
lead guitar master there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good, real good.
I wear sneakers, she's cheer captain, and I'm on the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, been here all along, so I
This music video was burned into my brain too, where she's in the window looking across to the guy. She's like holding up the signs. It's the equivalent to a room full of puppies.
I mean,
Impossible to not.
yeah, if you
Be in a
like
good mood
music,
listening
I
to it.
I know.
These songs are like, it's the perfect analogy. What you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Same thing as a bunch of puppies. You can't listen to it and
No,
not
it triggers this fuzzy stuff
feel
in your
giddy.
brain where, the endorphins just, it
just
makes you
belt
want
it
to
out.
do exactly what she's doing there in the picture. Like, and you don't have to be a fan of this music, but if you like music in general, I mean, this is what it's all about. A little guitar, a little, fuzzy, plunking of
Yeah.
ukulele or
Even
a
like-
banjo.
Even like people that I know, like friends of mine that don't listen to Taylor Swift, like they
like-
cannot deny that
Yeah, it's like secret, right? Secretly
like these older
wouldn't shut it off
songs
if
are
it
just
came
so
on.
classic. Like you can't help but like
Yeah.
if they come on at a bar or something
Oh
or,
yeah.
or a party, like everyone's
Or you
singing
what?
along to
Or
it.
loving it at karaoke.
Yeah. I mean, it's-
absolutely.
Man, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of hits she was making though. Like
on the second go round.
on the second record, like these are all like hits, like to this day. Hits
yeah,
that
it's
everybody
it's
knows.
the one that sent her into the stratosphere.
That's what I'm saying.
for
Like,
sure.
I know the first one was good, but
Right.
I mean, just
No,
based
this
off
was
pure hits.
I mean, just the fact that they're still relevant today and being played everywhere.
just
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah.
Great song. The re-recordings sound fantastic too.
Very good.
Just enough little touches to make it stand out, but
Yeah.
at its core, it
Yep.
feels like you're listening to that original song.
Yeah.
Track 7 is called Breathe, featuring. Oh my God, this name just brought back nostalgia. Kobe Calais. Do you remember Kobe
Oh,
Calais?
yeah.
Wow, I haven't.
Got me feeling like
What the heck happened to her? This song
I
was
don't know.
massive.
Yeah, sure it was.
I didn't know they collabed with each other.
Do you
remember this song?
Oh, yeah.
My toes and I crinkle my nose wherever it goes.
Wow. That's a name I probably would have never thought about or heard for who knows how long. It wasn't for this album.
Take your time.
I do know this one. Just breathe. Right? Isn't that it?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I see your face in my mind as I drive away. 'Cause none of us thought it was gonna end that way. People are people and sometimes we change our minds.
Great guitar every time.
Oh, yeah.
But it's killing me to see you go after all this time. Now I don't know what to be without you around. And we know it's never simple, never easy, never a clean break, no one here to save me. You're the only thing I know, like the back of my head. And I can't breathe without you, but I have to breathe.
I don't think I've heard this one, actually.
Oh, me
But
neither.
I have to.
It's actually really refreshing to hear Taylor in this style, honestly, from how much of the newer music we've heard.
Yeah.
See you hurt. Hope you know this ain't easy for me. And we know it's never simple, never easy, never a clean
I like how
break,
she
no
says
one here to
easy.
save.
Instead of easy.
Oh, I can't breathe.
The strings here are just beautiful. Gorgeous. Remember we always said how I always say songs without the lyrics? I would listen to this one even without the words.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a nice feel. I
Great
like
track.
the extra I'm sorry's at the end. That's nice.
Great track.
Wow.
It's making me want, like, I won't even say make me want to hear more like this from Taylor. It's just, it's kind of nice to go back and hear what her style started as and how it evolved. And also, it's nice that she doesn't let these older eras die, which we've talked about before. It's not like, well, I used to do that, but I moved on and I do. Like,
No,
she
it's
still shows love
part
to
of her, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
like these roots. I mean, even just re-recording them, re-releasing
that's
them.
just-
Like, she's not ignoring.
That's just a beautiful song.
Beautiful song. Track 8 is called "Tell Me Why."
I took a chance, I took a shot, and you might think I'm bulletproof, but I'm not. You took a swing, I took it hard, and down here from the ground I see who you are.
Nice drums.
Great.
Sick and tired of your attitude, I'm feeling like I don't know you. You tell me that you love me, then cut me down. And I need you like a heartbeat, but you know you got a mean streak. Makes me run for cover when you're around.
I mean, the banjo, the slide guitar. Yeah.
Well, you could write a book on how to ruin someone's perfect day.
That's such a Taylor Swift line.
Well, I get so
Could write a book on how to ruin someone's perfect day.
Forget what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm sick and tired of your reasons. I got no one to believe in, and I know that you see what you're doing to me. Tell me why do you have to make me feel small so you can feel?
I love those slides. That's the sound that
American.
always gets me. Yeah.
Very American.
I take a step back, let you go. I told you I'm not bulletproof. Now you know.
That was interesting. It had lyrics that felt like, pretty serious lyrics, but the tempo and the mood was upbeat.
Yeah, it was like
Right?
a line dancing.
I don't know about that, but it was definitely. I felt like it could have gone another way, like the song, based on the lyrics. It's almost like, when I you always wonder what came first, the lyrics of the music. It feels like the music was there, but I don't know how to explain it. I feel like there was more to it lyrically than what the music gave me the feeling of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, probably intentional.
Interesting.
Upbeat song with sadder lyrics.
Yeah, yeah.
Track 9 is called You're Not Sorry. There's some piano. Hasn't been much, really.
No.
Actually, at all.
All this time I was wasting hoping you would come around. I've been giving out chances every time I know you do.
This is probably more the sound you'd be expecting for that last track, which we know she's so good at.
Yes.
The piano ballads.
Yeah.
She's
Always let me down. And it's taken me this long, baby, but I figured you out. This is the last straw. Don't wanna hurt anymore. And you can tell me that you're sorry, but I don't believe you, baby, like I did before. You're not sorry. No, 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 no.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was getting at. Like, I'm so accustomed to this with
Yeah.
his lyrics.
I believe you if I didn't know. Could have loved you all my life if you hadn't left me waiting in the cold. And you got your share of secrets, and I'm tired of being last to know.
I don't know if these strings were in the first one, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're very prominent,
holy cow.
but they sound great.
Oh, listen to this.
Some electric guitar, right?
Yeah.
Honey, and it never would have gone away. No, no, no.
I mean, the production on this is tremendous.
Yeah.
Makes the song even bigger.
It sounds like they might have recorded like at the same time in the studio, like live band
So
session.
good. That, you know what? That's like a song from Bridgerton, which you haven't watched yet. you
Yeah,
know,
I get the vibe.
where they almost, it's like classical going on in the back, but it's a more current song. Yeah, that's perfect for
beautiful.
that. Wow.
That's like what we know she's
Oh my goodness.
so good at. I mean, how many songs have we heard of her that, like, we just
Yeah.
instantly you instantly sit back and just, take in the
You just have
emotion
to
and
admire, what's happening.
production and her voice and the songwriting.
Absolutely.
Track 10, The Way I Loved You.
TV. Very clear, the music.
Yeah, the mixing is great.
Whoa.
This is back to that more
Modern.
upfront production, yeah.
He is sensible and so incredible, and all my single friends are jealous. He says everything I need to hear, and it's like I couldn't ask for anything better. But I miss screaming and fighting and kissing in the rain, and it's 2 a.m. and I'm cursing your name. So in love that you act insane, and that's the way I
2 a.m. is a popular time, too.
It is. I wonder why. Easy to say, I guess.
Never knew I could feel that much, and that's the way I loved you.
she's just how many catchy hooks can one person make?
Not easy either.
Over 18 years. That band is killing it.
Jeez. You know, I'll be completely honest here. When you first said, you know, Taylor Swift, I was like, oh my God. And you told me it was going to be a two-parter. I was like, how much more of her music can we listen to?
But we go through this every time.
We do. And I'm never disappointed. It's like I had no idea.
I don't know why we keep doubting her. Every time I feel like it.
I mean, I don't know if you felt it. Because you knew what you were doing, but when you announced it, I'm like,
I knew.
Okay,
I knew the singles from here, like, are great songs.
But besides that, the other ones.
Yeah, so that's why I had a feeling that.
Holy moly!
It's so good though, and also we are hearing. This is recorded.
I don't think it
2021.
matters.
No, but I'm saying like. The sound of it is like
but
very
even
crisp.
I mean, just the feel and the lyrics and knowing that she's this young and I mean,
it still feels like a
flashback
in time.
It's like looking at something historical and being just like, wow.
Track 11 is called "Forever and Always." Taylor's version.
Instead of always.
Like these all have that classic Taylor hit sound.
Sure.
We haven't heard.
This one's a little dulled down. Listen.
It's probably gonna. Come on.
Were you just kidding? 'Cause it seems to me.
There you go.
This thing is breaking down. We almost never speak.
Bass guitar.
I don't feel welcome anymore, baby. What happened? Please tell me. 'Cause 1 second it was perfect. Now you're
Listen to that bass.
out the door, and I stare at the phone. He still hasn't called, and then you feel so low you can't feel nothing at all, and you flash back to when he said forever and always. Oh, and it rains in your bedroom.
Here we go again.
It rains when you're here and it rains when you're gone. 'Cause I was there when you said forever and always. Was I out of line? Did I say something way too honest? Made you run and hide? Back up, baby, back up. Did you forget everything? Forever and always.
I think if you took out the big ones from this, I would still say it's a classic.
Just as classic of an album.
Like right in that fire mode, where you're just churning them out. Great hooks. Listen to that. Oof.
Born hitmaker.
Man.
Taylor Swift.
That was great.
She really is.
That was great.
These all feel like, these feel like songs we should have known.
That everybody should know.
I mean,
I'm sure you all do.
The Taylor fans, but
the rest of the
I guess they could only honestly if you really think about it, it was a different time though. Like right now, there could be 10 hit songs.
Maybe that's why
on streaming.
Maybe that's why it picked up so fast and matching.
Yeah,
it's
just different now.
The numbers.
Like back then, it was like you have the biggest song on radio, or there's a few big songs on radio.
That's right. That's right.
But now, like she could put out an album and have, 5 songs charting at the same time in the top. I feel like those ones were just the big ones, the Love Story and You Belong With Me, and those got all the play and performances.
The rest of them are just.
But there
hasn't been one.
She made like 13 hits.
I mean, there hasn't been one yet that I'm like poo-pooing on.
Track 12 is called The Best Day. This one rings a bell, the title again, but don't know for sure if I've heard it.
Little Eagles feel. You know the Eagles?
Yeah.
Hotel California.
I'm 5 years old, it's getting cold.
Her and her mom and dad.
No way.
Brother, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
I hear your laugh, look up smiling at you. I run and run. I hug your legs and fall asleep on the way home. I don't know why all the trees change in the fall, but I know you're not scared of anything at all. Don't know if Snow White's house is near or far away, but I know I had the best day with you today.
Aw, that's sweet.
I don't know who I'm gonna talk to now at school, but I know I'm laughing on the car ride home with you. Don't know how long it's gonna take to feel okay, but I know I had the best day with you today. I have an excellent father. His strength is making me stronger. God smiles on my little brother. Inside and out, he's better than I am. I grew up in a pretty house and I had space to run and hide. It's the age of princesses and pirate ships and the 7 dwarfs. Daddy's smart and you're the prettiest lady in the whole wide world. Now I know why all the trees change in the fall. I didn't know if you knew, so I'm taking this chance to say that I had the best day with you today.
Oh my god.
I'm out. Oh my.
It got me a little bit. I knew it was gonna get you way harder. I was thinking about getting the tissues.
How did I not hear that song?
Wow. Unbelievable.
Beautiful, beautiful tribute.
Wow. I was holding it. I was trying to hold it in because I knew one of us had to be the cool one.
I was dropping, man. Oh my goodness.
Gosh, you know what that reminds me of so much is what was that other song that killed us both? That was like about her childhood. Remember that? There was one on Speak Now, I think, that like destroyed the both of us, and I can't think of what it was, but it had a similar feel to that.
Man, that was, I mean,
those lyrics were incredible.
really something else. Again,
I'm not gonna do it to you again.
from a teenager, I mean,
That's what I just couldn't. I couldn't stop thinking of.
you
throughout
don't
that track.
feel that stuff until you're
Could you imagine you're like 15 or 16-year-old writing that song?
as if
Playing
you're
it for
like
you.
30 or 40.
That's why I'm saying they probably knew she was like a superstar
Oh my gosh.
so early on. Like this was what she was
Sung
writing in her
beautifully. It didn't need, there was no
need
strings
for,
it was just her and the guitar.
room. Big production.
Mint song.
I mean, it doesn't happen often, but there's been a handful of times where we've both felt like that. Like
Yeah.
you don't think about the superstar Taylor Swift. You don't think about
Wow, this is a
the pop music.
This is-
you literally just think like, wow, this is just
daughter and her parents.
a beautiful.
Yeah.
This, if you had no clue who Taylor Swift was, at all, somehow, I know it's impossible,
Right.
And someone played you this song, you
Oh,
would just
I don't care who
you
you,
would feel
are.
the exact same way.
Absolutely.
It hasn't.
You're right. Just all the descriptions, I hear your laugh.
Oh my god.
You took me out. I mean, and that's a great thing to do. Like I wouldn't, to think of that, take her on a drive and get
this
her to.
playing during it was not helping.
No, not at all.
I was
you
even
could
looking
see
at it.
the future face right there. I mean, it's right there.
Unbelievable. The final track of the regular album. You guys get it.
Right, right.
It's not split or anything. We're just ending
No,
this
we're
recording
ending it
here.
on 13, Lucky 13.
Lucky 13, which is the end of the original recorded album before we get into the bonus tracks
Pre-TV.
and the vault tracks. Yeah, so the final track on the original album is called Change. Oh God, I'm playing the other song.
Abort.
It's a sad picture. The final blow hits you. Somebody else gets what you wanted to get. No, it's all the same. Another time and place, repeating history, and you're getting sick of it. Can you feel it now? These walls that they put up to hold us back will fall down. It's a revolution. The time will come for us to finally win, and we'll sing hallelujah. We'll sing hallelujah.
I also think when the original album came out, you know how we talk about like the sound of today, like in rap and stuff?
Yeah.
This was like the sound of that time. And
But she was right at the
crushed it.
She was at the forefront of that sound.
She made it and she
Yep.
capitalized and everybody copied.
That's what I'm saying. We always end up comparing people to Taylor most of the time.
Oh,
rather
yeah,
than,
yeah.
sounds like something Taylor would do.
Yep.
Walk away, say we don't need this.
And great music.
Great.
We'll stand and get off our knees, fight for what we worked for all these years. And the battle was long. It's the fight of our lives.
Or maybe even what she went through to get the.
Yeah.
But this was on the original, so. But
Well, yeah.
that's some vision, even that.
I know, it's like
That's what I mean. It covers
that's what I'm
every.
saying. I'm thinking modern, but
It covers everything. Could be her family, right? After dealing with that guy. It's great. What a finish. Woo. Nice. I mean, you got to agree with me on the music, right?
yeah, it's incredible. Whoa.
Awesome. Oh, man.
Great album.
Good choice, Michael.
Great album. Wow. Didn't think.
Wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, like
Wasn't expecting it
we said
at
at the
all.
beginning, of course.
I felt like it was
course
just going
we
to be
know
a
the big
trip
hits.
down memory lane.
That's what it
and-
felt like at the beginning. Like,
Yes, yes.
you know, like that old style.
Oh, yes, I
old
heard that
hits,
one. Oh, yes.
classics.
But once we get past and it's ironic because they were all up front.
yeah, the first half,
And
but
then
the
the
back
rest
half.
are just as good.
Yeah, man. Wow. Those last like 5 tracks are just incredible.
Another random play album for me. You could, on random. It doesn't
yeah.
have to follow a formula here.
And especially when you consider the full album, that's 26 tracks.
And I wouldn't hit advance on anyone
no
that
skips,
come up.
no skips at all. But it's wild. Yeah, I agree. I thought at the beginning we were just gonna be repeating ourselves, like classic songs, old time. But then you get into the same
Find new
conversation we
stuff.
always do, which is like her artistry is just
It's like
really
it's
insane.
like going into a museum over and over and over and seeing something you didn't see the first time and appreciate. Like you could barely you know, when you go in the museum, you could barely cover all the floors, right?
Yeah.
That's what her discography is like.
And it's amazing because it's like, we know how much she's evolved and like gone into different sounds and stuff, but at the core, it's never changed. Her ability to songwrite, her ability to make
piano,
catchy songs,
her
ability to make
piano,
emotional
guitar, touch your
ballads.
heartstrings.
Like,
yep.
that is what I got from this. Like, this has been there.
And be beautiful
from the
doing
beginning.
it and singing magnificently, putting on stage
And performing
performances
like
she does.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm saying it's very cool that we started with the newest. Like, we started with her most modern work, and now have just gone all the way back. Like, we get the full.
I think we got lucky.
We're getting like the full scope of
Right.
what has made her.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so many people I hear say, like, I can't believe how popular. Like, I can't believe how popular she is. Like, she just makes like pop. But once you take the time to
the way we've done it,
really go through this whole fucking 18 years.
I would never say a bad word about her talent, about
come
anything.
on.
I mean, that you can't find fault in any of this stuff.
If you're seeing this on YouTube, like I said before, it's going to be split into 2 parts. So you're just going to see the first half of it now. But if you want to watch the full thing, you can join the Patreon. You'll have both parts in full will be out by the time you see this uncut.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, and if you're a Taylor fan, there's a whole catalog on there of Taylor content, including the Eras Tour, including
The movie.
the Miss Americana documentary, including the Long Pond documentary, which was awesome. That one was great. That was like half interview, half performance.
Amazing.
So yeah, if you want to check all that out, that's on the Patreon. Again, if you're new here, consider subscribing. We're very close to 50,000. If you made it this far and you're seeing this, consider hitting the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Can hit her.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you next week with a new album, new video. Peace.